All right, today I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time. Matter of fact, it's been probably about 2 years since I've done it, but I'm gonna attempt to turn something on my lathe. Now, I don't have a very fancy lathe. I have one of those little mini 10-inch, I think it's 10-inch by 18-inch mini wood lathes I bought from my local Harbor Freight. But I've used it a lot and I've put out a bunch of stuff. So today's project is I'm gonna be trying to make a paper towel holder, one that you can set on your counter or wherever you want to set it. So that's what I'm going for. And I've already cut out my blank, but this is that 2x12 I had, and I've cut this out with my bandsaw. So I've already got the blank loaded up on the wood lathe and ready to be turned, and I'm gonna go ahead and make it good and round the size that I need it. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. There's my turning tools that I've got. Here's the blank that I'm gonna be spinning, and of course my tailstock wouldn't go far enough, so I had to add a piece of wood in here to make up the difference in the gap. And then I got the old face shield, that way I don't throw it all in my face. All right, now I just got a piece of 2x2, and I'm gonna turn it down just like this to where it's smooth. And as you can see, I've already started the head of where it's gonna stick out above the paper towel. So I'm gonna turn all this down, and then when I get down here, I'll just make a little dowel rod where it can go into the base of the paper towel holder. All right, I got the base done, and this was out of that 2x12. I just put some grooves in the side just to give it a little bit of character. And when I turn the bottom, I always, you can see this, I always leave the outer edge higher than the inside. That way, if it does ever turn or warp a little bit, it'll always sit flat. So I drilled a hole right here in the center, and then on my paper towel rod, I spun it down to a little dowel. That way I can add a little bit of glue and just push that in there, and it'll sit into the base just like that. Now, I did go by this. I didn't feel like turning one of these this small, but it's just a 98-cent dowel rod. So now I'm gonna drill another hole and mount this dowel rod in here. That way when you put the paper towels on there, it'll hold and the little end piece won't fall out. All right, a normal paper towel roll, or at least this one, the ones I get, is 11 inches tall. So I'm gonna make this dowel rod 11 inches tall, plus I'm gonna add an account 3/4 of an inch to go into the base to where I can stick it in here. I'm gonna drill the hole. So in total, I'm measuring from the end to this end 11 3/4 to account for that little piece that I need to insert into the base. All right, that's what it looks like with the dowel rod in it. I still need to glue this in and then glue this in, but basically what it does is when you slide the paper towel roll, and that's one of the big rolls, the biggest ones you can get, you slide that on there. When people go to rip the paper towel, it helps it with the clean edge and also keeps the base from unraveling. So the only thing I got left now to do is stain it, and that'll be a finished product. Okay, so here's the finished product of the paper towel holder. The bottom turned out of a 2x12 blank. Top was turned out of a 2x4 that I had ripped in half. And then the dowel rod. If you have any questions, then shoot me a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Like and subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.